And welcome back as we continue our journey through the book of Acts. We continue our story in Acts 24. And we just read where Paul had now made his case, saying, hey, the only thing I'm guilty of is proclaiming the resurrection of Jesus. And if I'm guilty for saying that, hey, I'm good with it. So we continue on in this trial, this drama. I feel like kind of like Judge Judy. But we're going to be in verses 22 through 23. We're going to read that portion of scripture, pull out a timeless truth. Let's dive in. But Felix, having a rather accurate knowledge of the way, put them off, saying, when Lysias the tribune comes down, I will decide your case. Then he gave orders to the centurion that he should be kept in custody, but have some liberty, and that none of his friends should be prevented from attending to his needs. Even though this Jewish spokesperson tried to portray followers of the way as dangerous troublemakers who spread unrest across the whole entire world, Luke recorded that Felix already had accurate knowledge of the way. Now, Felix could have released Paul because he recognized his innocence, but instead chose to delay his verdict until Lysias, the Roman officer who arrested Paul, could appear and show further evidence. Now, we can almost picture the frustration on the faces of Paul's accusers as they realized Felix was not easily swayed by the exaggerations or the puffing up of his ego, and that they could have done more. They could have worked harder to prove their case against Paul. At the same time, we could also picture Paul's composure, whether he longed for the matter to be settled quickly so he could continue his mission, or whether he simply rested in calm resolve. He knew that God was in control and that his life and ministry was moving according to God's timing. A part of self-control is being flexible when God chooses to take his time and not grow impatient. Paul's example reminds us that self-control is not only about the words that we speak, but also the pace that we accept. To walk in step with God means trusting his timing and resisting the urge to force our own. When we learn to wait patiently, we discover the self-control and God's timing go hand in hand, shaping us into people who are steady, peaceful, and ready for his purposes. And so, church, let me just encourage you with this today, that whatever is going on in the season of life, whether it might be saying, hey, God, help me. Like, I don't like this pace of these challenges that I'm facing. Or, God, I don't like the job that I have right now. Or, God, I don't like the school that I go to right now. Whatever you're facing, that you would surrender it and say, God, I want to be in step with you. Whatever that looks like. It might be uncomfortable right now. I might not like it right now. I might want to be somewhere else right now. But until then, God, let me just be at peace and thank you that I can go on this journey with you. I'm not trying to drag you behind me, right? And I'm not trying to play catch up with you, but I'm step by step in line. Go to the Lord today. Surrender that and enjoy his pace. God bless.